were not expecting me to fire out and open the show with this statement. In fact, I'll be straight. I wasn't expecting me to fire out and open up this show with this statement. But here we are. Here the bleep we are. Statement being, it is a great morning to be a Charger and a Charger fan. And most of all, Charger QB1. Because yesterday, the QB market was reset for the third time this offseason, and we now have a new highest paid player in the NFL. First, Jalen Hurts got his bag. Then Lamar Jackson got a little bit more. And now the highest paid player per season in the history of the Shield, for the time being, is Justin Herbert. In a phrase, love to see it.
Love to see it. Love to see it.
I do love to see it. 5 years, $262.5 million, $133 million in full guarantees, $193 million in injury guarantees. And if you're thinking right now that sounds a little steep for this dude, go ahead and think again. Reconsider that take. That take sucks. Take that take and set it on fire. Not only is that a great deal for the Bolts, the dude is still going to be a bargain for the Bolts, even at $52.5 million per season. Kind of goes back to when Patrick Mahomes got his bag, and everybody said, that is an insane amount of money. I'm like, you know what? Really, it's not. It's a great deal. I remember having this conversation. Little arguments with people on and off the air about how much money that was and what a bad deal that was. I'm like, it's not. It is such a good deal. Such a good deal for the team. He's now the 8th highest paid. He made that deal 3 years ago. So I'm going to make the same argument right now about Justin Herbert. I'm not saying that Herbert is Mahomes. Not quite, but getting there quickly. Yes, it's a lot of paper, but this is a hell of a lot of quarterback and a lot of arm and a lot of youth and a lot of leadership and a lot of talent and a hell of a lot of grit and toughness. Yes, it's a lot of money, but I'll tell you what, it's not like Jalen Brown money or anything, nor does Herbert turn it over as frequently as Brown does. But if you think of it that way, if you think about the Celtics paying Jalen Brown 5 years, $304 million, you realize a few things. First, Herbert should probably be hooping right now. Second, the NFL owners haven't made. And third, yes, it is a good deal for the Bolts. It is. Yes, the Chargers could have paid him only $4.23 million this season. This is so key to me, too. The Chargers paid him only $4.23 million this season on the 4th year of his rookie contract, and then let him play out his 5th-year option before getting a new deal done. They could have done that, but there's a damn good reason why you don't do that. There's a damn good reason they didn't want to wait. There's a damn good reason they steered way out of their way to throw that paper at that dude 2 years early. And the reason is he's worth it. He is it. He is that dude. He is him. Call him Justin Herbert, if that makes it easier. I'm him. He is him. He's Herbert. Let me put it to you this way. If anybody is going to lead the Chargers to a Super Bowl, it is this dude. In fact, rare is the franchise that is fortunate enough to get this dude. Every franchise, except those that have Joe Burrow and Patrick Mahomes, want this dude. And once you realize that, it's always better to lock it down. And don't play games. Don't get cheap. Don't get stupid. Don't overthink it. Don't drag your feet. Don't jerk with it. Just lock that down. Chargers GM Tom Telesco gets it. He understands. He knows how lucky they are to have that guy. And apparently was being very honest with me when he told me back in May, quote, the sooner the better on this deal.
You know that contracts of this magnitude, may take some time, but both Justin and us know that both want to get something done. So we'll start moving on that. Probably more so now that the free agency is over, the draft is over. Kind of get that moving. But we have him under contract this year and next year. So really no time frame. But sooner the better for me.
Nailed it. Right. Like we don't have to. We've got him under contract this year and next year, but the sooner the better for me. That's so well said. He said that on this show back in May, and he meant it. The sooner the better for me as well. You heard the man. Both sides knew exactly what they wanted, so why wait? Get it done. And before you run up in here and try to tell me that Herbert is not that dude, that he's overhyped or overrated, or hasn't proven it, or some crap like that. Just stop. Stop before you do it. Don't do that. Don't do that. I can hear it already. I know the tweets are already flying in. I know a lot of you on social media think that this dude isn't any good. And that's why I think oftentimes that social media isn't any good. The dude has more passing yards in his first 3 seasons than any player in NFL history. He was an instant star from basically the first game, and he's only gotten better. He's got a howitzer attached to his right shoulder. He's mobile. He's smart. He's focused. He's a great leader. He's got an incredible mindset and a work ethic to match. And again, toughness and grit. He's everything you want in the face of a franchise. He's played with busted up ribs. Everything you want in a quarterback and a leader and a face of the franchise, and still just 25. And here's a key point. Just because you amateur, armchair, social media draft experts got this one completely wrong doesn't mean that the dude's not good. Just because your hot takes have not panned out and are now ice cold and frigid does not mean that he should not get paid. But as I am apt to do, don't take it from me. You can take it from somebody who is really credible. Take it from Patrick Mahomes himself. Patrick Mahomes saying that Justin Herbert is a, quote, special arm talent. That was before Week 11 last year. So if maybe arguably the most special arm talent ever says that you have a special arm talent, then probably you are really special. Like I always say, we don't really know these dudes. But from what we know of Justin Herbert, he is exactly the kind of leader that you want to back up the Brinks truck for and throw a gigantic pile of money at. Hell, the last time he was in the jungle, we were joking about this dude skipping an off day and getting some work in anyway. Not that you're looking for any shortcuts, but like they say, it pays to be a winner. How nice was it to hear Brandon Staley say you all didn't have to go in and lift yesterday as a reward for that win?
It was good. Guys got their body back, and we've been down a couple guys here and there, but they're going to come back healthy. We're getting healthy at the right time, so there's a lot of football left and a lot of things to look forward to.
Hey, Justin, did you take that day off?
Not completely. We went in as quarterbacks and lifted and watched the film, but it wasn't a true day off for us now.
Did I figured? I knew it. I mean, you always hear this, that when you're the face of the franchise, you've got to lead from the front. Like, I wonder exactly what that feels like and what's that mean. What's it feel like to you to have all eyes on you all the time, on and off the field, knowing that everybody is taking their cue from you?
Well, I think it's a great opportunity for us. I'm so thankful to be a part of an organization, such a great coaching staff and great players. An offensive line that has done a great job protecting me, receivers Mike and Keenan that have made plays all year long. And I'm super thankful.
Could this guy be working any more diligently to take the attention off of himself, the question off of himself, and giving everybody else credit? And I guarantee you when he said, on that off day, we got a little bit of a lift in, watched a little bit of film. Man, that dude was in there, first one in, last one out, busting his ass. He's built for it. He was made to be the face of the franchise type player, which is why it took him maybe 2 quarters on the field to become the face of the franchise. Oh, and by the way, he apologized for that crappy phone line too that day. He apologized to us. This is the kind of class act we're talking about here. Now, all I have to do is try to figure out a way to get just one invite to one of those victory barbecues that he's famous for in the neighborhood. Not because he's saying, look at me, I have these victory barbecues, but the guy lives like 2 streets over from where I live, and I know people who live near him, and they've seen it. I mean, really low-key, but teammates come by for these victory barbecues. It's like a well-kept secret, but I know about it because, again, I live 2 streets away. I'm trying to find a way to get to one. Just one. Needless to say, though, I don't have any issues with the Chargers getting down on a knee 2 years early and committing to this dude for the long haul. I love it. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell to be the first to know when we do upload a new video.